Do dads secretly have a favorite child? Hello everyone and welcome to For These Are My Thoughts. I'm Blake. Thank you for joining me. If you're new to For These Are My Thoughts, our goal is to help you laugh and relax. We are nearing the end of Season 1 here on For These Are My Thoughts. Next week is our Season 1 finale, but don't worry, we're only taking a short 2-week summer break, then Season 2 will begin on July 18th. Something I've wanted to do for a while now is answer some fan questions. So over on our Instagram page, we asked you to submit some questions to us, and you asked some really good questions. So we're going to dive right in with Father's Day questions or questions about dads. Princess Laura asked a really good question, which is, do dads like one kid more than another and just not admit it? And Laura, the answer to your question is yes. Yes, they do. Oh, I need to elaborate on that more. I look at it like this. I have 3 aunts on my dad's side, and they have lots of nieces and nephews, and they love all of their nieces and nephews. But deep down, in my heart of hearts, I know that I'm their favorite. Oh, I need to explain how I know that? So I know this information because I have said to my aunts that I am their favorite nephew, and they've never said it isn't true. Oh, I need to explain how all of that ties together. So if my aunts have a favorite nephew, then dads certainly have a favorite kid. It's just elementary logic. Another awesome dad question was submitted by good friend John Corollis, who asked, who signed off on cargo shorts? And this is a good question that needs a little bit of explaining. So there is a stereotype that if dads aren't wearing jorts, they're wearing cargo shorts. And first of all, I don't necessarily understand why that's a stereotype of dads. I remember being in middle school in the late 2000s and the early 2010s when cargo shorts were all the rage. Do cargo shorts look great? No. Did everyone and their brother wear cargo shorts? Yes. Now, to answer the question, I actually did research on cargo shorts, and I found out that a man named Peter Carus invented cargo shorts over 70 years ago. He's a Canadian, go figure, who as a teenager in the 1950s was seeing the trend of shorts getting shorter and shorter and shorter, which was disappointing for Peter because he loved pockets. And he felt that shorts were losing their functionality. I am not making this up. This is true. This disappointment in shorts by Peter led to him making shorts with so many pockets that they could and probably should be classified as a carry-on when you fly. So John, please direct any cargo shorts questions you have to Peter Carus of somewhere in Canada. Moving on from Father's Day, we are in the thick of summer. The summer solstice is coming quick. And good friend Brett Simon asked, how does sunburn work through clouds? It makes no sense. And Brett, you're right. It doesn't make sense. And so I hate to be the one to break it to you, but sunburn is one huge conspiracy. That's right. It's a conspiracy. The government has a massive satellite in the sky, and that is what produces sunburn. Not the sun. No, the sun is good. The sun is great. Now, you may ask, why does the government do that? And the answer is simple, friends. They want to boost sunscreen sales. You may ask again, why do they want to boost sunscreen sales? And that's more simple. Simpler? More simple? Either way, the government wants you to buy sunscreen because sunscreen has microscopic nano robots inside of it that when you apply it to your skin, when you rub it in real good, go into your body. And once inside your body, the nanobots latch onto your muscles, but then lie dormant. And once activated, the nano robots will take control of your body. You will become a tool of the government, present in mind only, physically susceptible to their schemes like a sheep. And only God above knows what the government will do with you after that. A few people asked some really good questions about the YouTube channel For These Are My Thoughts itself. There were 2 popular questions. The first one is actually 2 questions itself, but it was popular and always lumped together, which is, what is the video creation process and how much time does it take to make and edit an episode of For These Are My Thoughts? And so the process that we do to make a video is this. We look for an idea for the episode, something that we think will be funny for you to watch. Again, the goal is to help you laugh and relax, while at the same time fulfilling for me and guests that we have on the show. And so we have a huge list of ideas for episodes. We choose one, and then we get anything that maybe is needed for the episode, food, props, etc., and we see if the episode will be better with a guest, and then we shoot the video. When we shoot an episode of For These Are My Thoughts, we use an iPhone 11, and maybe someday we'll upgrade to a normal camera, but the iPhone 11 works well. We don't use a DSLR kind of camera because the one that we have is really good at taking pictures, but it only takes 11 minutes worth of video at a time, and we'll get into why that's a problem in a minute. We also record audio separately, so you see the microphone here. Hello, everyone. The microphone is not attached to the camera. It's actually attached to a computer that you can't see, and we record audio separately. Doing that requires a little bit more editing, but it also makes sure that the audio is as crisp as possible. And so, all in all, it takes about 40 minutes to shoot an episode when there's props or food involved, and maybe about 25-ish minutes to shoot an episode like this where there's a little bit more talking, there aren't any props necessarily involved. And that's why we can't use our really good, again, DSLR camera that Hannah and I have, because if it only shoots 11 minutes at a time and a video takes 40 to 25 minutes to shoot, you have to get up and hit re-record and get yourself reset up. And sometimes, like early on in this channel, like with the March Madness food taste test, that meant that it would shut off in the middle of a sentence and we had to re-record or miss really funny moments that the camera just didn't pick up. Then when we talk about editing, we make a thumbnail at some point and then we upload and publish the video. But with editing, it takes different amounts of time depending on the video. So if a video is straightforward like this one, it maybe takes about 3 to 4 hours in total to edit the video. It takes much longer if there's more going on, if it's like outside, if there's food or other props involved, if there's guests involved, sometimes that can take a little bit longer depending on what they say, the jokes that they tell, etc. The longest that I've spent on a video is probably around 15 hours. And the editing process we go through is we sync up the audio first, then I go through and I edit for time, kind of a rough cut of how long the actual episode is going to be. Then I go through it again to get as clean of a cut as possible. That's where we kind of get into the final kind of time frame of the episode. And then I go through again and add any graphics that I normally make and add videos. You've been seeing some more B-roll in videos. We hope to do that some more, spice it up a little bit. And then after that, I give it one final playthrough to clean up any audio issues, any timing issues, making sure it's all done right, any video cutting that we need to do, zooming in and out, things like that. And then a video is done. So all in all, it takes the better part of a Friday for me to make a video, and occasionally a lot of Friday and then some of Saturday, depending on how big and how involved editing the episode is. The other popular question we received about YouTube channels is, what is the hardest part of having a YouTube channel? And there are two answers that I'll give for this. The first is being discouraged when a video doesn't work out. I currently have 4 1,000 plus view videos on this channel. 3 of which are taste tests. I don't really understand why people want to watch someone eat Taco John's in Little Debbie. But thousands of people have done that, and that's awesome. That's great. I'm glad it's helped people laugh and relax in some way. But we also have a lot of videos that maybe have just barely hit 100 views, or some that haven't even gotten close to 100 views. And that can be really hard, especially early on. That was really hard. But I've found different ways to enjoy videos no matter how many people watch. I love the fact that people just watch it all. Like the fact that 100 people can watch a video and I may not know that person is totally cool to me. Like, that is an awesome part of 2021, of living in the time that we live in. The second most maybe frustrating, most annoying, difficult part of having a YouTube channel comes from having like social media pages associated with that YouTube channel, and that is being constantly messaged by men from India or Bangladesh claiming to be SEO experts. If you don't know what SEO is, that is search engine, something that starts with an O. Basically, getting your video found on like Google, Bing, YouTube, using like keywords and all that kind of stuff. And I get messaged by these guys, these SEO experts, experts anytime I post something on Instagram. The last question that I'm going to answer today comes from my older brother, Brandon. He asked, what is the purpose of a rubber duck? And great question, Brandon. I'm glad you asked that because it's a conspiracy. Wait, didn't we just do a satirical conspiracy bit on this exact video? Okay, that's what I thought. Sorry, Brandon. I got nothing for you this time. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed any part of today's episode, if you laughed, consider subscribing. Drop a like, comment below any questions that you may have that you'd like us to answer, or maybe you have answers to some of the questions that we asked today. Next week is the season 1 finale, and I'm going to do something that I've never done before. I'm going to do something for the first time in my entire life. But until then, these are my thoughts, and I'll see you soon. Hey everyone, thanks for watching the video. Please give us a like if you enjoyed the video today. You can subscribe hitting the circle button, or you can click the box to watch more for These Are My Thoughts episodes. Thanks so much again. I'll see you soon.